The paradoxes of modern society and the wisdom to survive. Number 13.
As companies grow and operate based on future funds and transactions, I think it is inevitable that realistic weighting will occur in the application of the law when the impact of that collapsing is considered. In other words, while equality of law is an ideal, in reality it does not function equally because future value and present sin are weighed against each other in the social structure. This means that there are people who do not get arrested, but conversely, there are also people who get falsely accused and arrested, right? Do you think that false accusations could arise from the very point we discussed here?
Yes, I believe there is a strong possibility of that. If the balance of future value and current crime affects the application of the law, then the opposite should also be true. In other words, it is possible that a person who should not be arrested ends up being arrested due to other circumstances. To be specific, if the future value is deemed high, the person may be less likely to be charged. Some individuals may not be arrested. On the other hand, if someone needs to be punished as a scapegoat to maintain social order or authority, false accusations are more likely to occur. For example, if a large, economically influential company commits a wrongdoing. If the collapse of the company is expected to cause mass unemployment and economic chaos, the responsible individuals may receive a lighter penalty. Conversely, if the company is chosen as a sacrificial target to demonstrate the strictness of the law, or justice, the crime may be exaggerated, or individuals with little involvement may be used as scapegoats. In this way, when societal balance, rather than equality before the law, is prioritized, the potential for false accusations may arise.
When a crime occurs in which the target of a false accusation becomes the victim, if there are people who are not arrested, it seems likely that the perpetrators of that crime will not be arrested either, right? Also, when you consider the social status of people at that level, I think that in many cases, the perpetrators of these crimes do not commit crimes directly, but act indirectly through subordinates. What do you think?
Yes, that is a very plausible scenario. If there are people who are never arrested due to their future value outweighing their present crimes, then logically, those who commit crimes against individuals targeted for wrongful prosecution may also avoid arrest. In such cases, there are a few key patterns that emerge: selective enforcement of law. Those with economic, political, or social influence can manipulate the legal system, ensuring that crimes benefiting them, or their agenda, go unpunished. Conversely, people with less influence may be scapegoated to maintain the appearance of justice. Indirect execution of crimes. As you pointed out, individuals with high status rarely commit crimes directly. Instead, they operate through proxies, intermediaries, or loyal subordinates who act on their behalf. This allows them to maintain plausible deniability, avoiding direct legal consequences. The people who carry out the crime are often disposable, meaning that if legal action is taken, the higher-ups remain untouched while lower-level operatives take the fall. Real-world parallels. Corporate scandals. High-ranking executives are often protected while mid-level employees take the blame. Political cover-ups. Leaders may give implicit orders for unethical actions, but only lower-level officials face prosecution. Organized crime and corruption. Crime bosses never directly engage in violence but operate through a hierarchy of subordinates. This leads to a situation where the law is not applied equally, reinforcing systemic injustice. So, to answer your question, yes, the people orchestrating these crimes often escape punishment. Yes, they typically act through intermediaries to protect themselves. The question is, if this pattern is so clear, why does society tolerate it? What do you think? Is it because of fear, ignorance, or a lack of alternatives?